His game came out when he was...
What good will that do? Oh, man. We shouldn't have let him go.
Shut up, Peter. They were civilians, not rebels. You keep making noise, the command will land.
Did you see the shell casings? That wasn't a
25.
ambush. Commander ordered the Metron unit to take out our train.
Friendly fire. They just stepped in the wrong line.
Friendly fire? Commander tried to waste us and let the scads go. Man, you've done it now. We'll be fragged for sure.
Nobody's going down. Just keep your motion check.
We can't go home. You heard what happened to Owen?
Yes, we can. Now get stacked. Oh,
no, I'm sorry, 16. I'm sorry.
So we couldn't have let him go, right? No. We just stick a head guilty about this.
This is back when they weren't even really hiding these inspirations. They look good sometimes. So for this game, I actually do have... Yeah. A lot of these games came with these neat little bullet inserts and extra... They were making a lot less copies back then. Weekend Warrior. We want to get through.
First, let me say welcome to the Resistance, Captain. I'm sure you realize that Central thinks you're a spy. But I've reviewed your debriefing tapes, and I have a hunch that I understand what makes you tick. Enough so that I've persuaded Central to give you a chance. One shot to prove your sudden change of heart. You are to spearhead an attack to take a consortium refinery offline, permanently. An informant will meet you there and provide you with a security card that will allow you entrance into the facility. Your principal objective is the thermal coupler on the 4th level. Once you have placed the pack, one of our extraction specialists will contact you with coordinates of the nearest teleport pad we can commandeer. Consult your data link if you have any further
It
questions.
looks like an office.
Good luck. Max
Or a
is
green
out.
screen, I guess.
You're not supposed to be here.
Code red. The alarm has been deactivated.
Run. Oh. Absolutely.
Because I couldn't do anything and I didn't know what was...
No, I don't know really how to describe playing this game. So you control it pretty much primarily or only with the keyboard. You can use the mouse, but I don't recommend it. Actually, I might just sort of... Alright, I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. It is super loud in my ears, so I can only imagine what it's doing for you. A little more manageable. There we go. Alright. So... It's one of those games where you can actually interact with a fair amount. So you've got your health and your shields down there in the bottom right. So that shields get impacted first before your health goes down, so as long as you got some shields, you're fine. And then you've got your items down there, and so you can see the item cycling down the bottom. That's my energy cube to recharge energy, credits to buy stuff, spider mines. We're going to hang on to those. So we're going to take care of this camera. So first we're going to turn, and then we're going to do a roll. So,
Authorized
what's happening
personnel
here?
only.
Why did that switch? Should not have switched. Why did you do that? Oh, that's weird. Sorry about that. It just sort of... Oh, I hit a control key. Oh, goodness. I did not think about that. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to hit you, but I made a mistake because I wasn't paying attention. Ah, it's doing it again. Okay. Okay, sorry about this. I'm just going to flip this back to the other screen for a second. Switch out of the monitor. I just need to disable some keyboard shortcuts here. Give me a second. I'm using the keyboard and it's using my old hotkeys to swap back and forth with, which is causing it to switch scenes. Sorry about that. God, I tested it and everything. That did not happen during testing. That's really weird. Oh, I didn't have the stream deck. That might have. That might be the cause. I mean, that's one way to do it. Another way is to blow those up, but it's kind of good if you don't, because the explosions will destroy like the loose grating that's you're standing on. So if those blew up, it might have made the area more dangerous.
Code red.
So the longer the range you're at, the less accurate you are. So it takes more bullets. So you can still do it, but you're going to expend bullets to do it. But bullets also aren't that hard to find for the basic guns. And it's also, if you're wondering why sometimes I will roll the wrong way, it's because it's control is position relative, not camera relative. So whichever way, so if the character's facing this way, it's to his left it will roll, so I have to press that direction. It's, for some people that immediately makes sense. For me, it takes me a little bit of time to get used to it. But that's why I will make some mistakes. I don't think I've taken any damage, so I think I can just keep going. Yeah. No, 558. So that's that keypad up there. Just remember 558. Okay. I mean, I'll probably remember it, but weirder things have happened. Even today. So that is a viable way to shut down power in some areas, to shut down these little power nodes. It's not going to help me here. As soon as I cross those lines. The spider mine thing is still going to go off. Let's try and preempt that. Is it just you? Is it you? Yeah. See if this does it. Oh no, I missed it. It's fine. I'll probably get it back. No, it didn't fix it, but it's fine. We'll just destroy it. Oh, it right, yeah, the shotgun. Jeez. Yeah, you get the shotgun this early. What was the weapon? Weapon switch, what is that? Button, what is that? Which one? Okay, cool. Alright. So stylistically, this game actually inspired quite a bit. There's a game currently available called Brigador. I asked the developers once on Twitter. It's like, hey, because I think I just played it recently after I'd started playing Brigador. And I sort of asked them, hey, so do you like Crusader? Because there's a bunch of some of this art. If you look at the way some of this art looks and then compare it to Brigador, some of it shares some of that DNA, plus the perspective and some of the way the action works. And yeah, sure enough, he responded with, oh yeah, love that game. And basically, yes, confirmed that it was sort of like one of their things that we're into. So, even modern games still reference this game still. It was popular enough to have at least one sequel, and the creator Tony Zorovic is still being recognized to this day by Chris Roberts, because I think in Star Citizen, one of the stations is actually called Zorovic Station, I think. I remember seeing it somewhere.
Intruder sighted.
Suits on this computer. Can get close enough to it. There we go. Okay. So then, some things that they just sort of, like you wouldn't expect, like this valve, it works. That's how you turn off that steam. Again, how would you know that? Games, I tell ya. Because I don't remember that being in the manual. You could just... It's just one of those things, you just, when you're exploring these levels, you just did it. Like, I'm not doing half the stuff that I used to do in these games when I played it. Like, I was shooting everything, blowing everything up, because there's secrets hidden behind things if you blow it up in the right way, or blow up the right things. And I was doing all kinds of experimental stuff, just to mess around with the game and see what you could do with it. So was blowing that up unnecessary? It absolutely was, but I did it anyway, because blowing things up is fun in games.
What do you think you're
There's mines. There's always one mine that's hard to get. Just leave it. I'll probably run over it by accident on the way back. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. I probably will.
Code red. Alarm has been deactivated.
Oh, right, this room. Thermatron 90210. Or 90201, sorry. It's so far away from 90210. This is basically the first time when you had unlimited bullets to just walk into a room and just be like, "Rah! Everything must go!" Which, you don't want everything to go, like you want that computer to stay. But you do want to shut down those power nodes right there because there's a teleporter. Turn off.
security?
And I blew up the medical device, so that's not so good. But, you know, whatever, it's fine. I'm not hurt, so I don't need it.
Code red. Access denied.
962. As soon as we turn off the red alert, we should be able to do that. Oh, right, yeah, you can look at these. So, like, you know, there's the first room. So they were watching you. Like, they could see you. So you know they've been watching. Who's watching? Oh, is this a thing? No, I think this just... Yeah, this just turns the teleporter on. That's fine. Don't need to go in that room anymore. But I do need to turn off the code red.
Intruder located. Area secure. Stand down from code red.
I was like, whoops. I want the power thing. So this is a power recharge station. So I'll recharge my shields down over there to as high as they can go in this suit right now. You do get upgrades to that, so eventually it fills out. Because you need it.
Authorized access.
You get key card, so we can move out of this area and get to the next spot. See, I almost did it. I almost ran over it. I thought I was joking, but I was not. Oops. Walked right into that. So see, there's a little dot there in the middle of that. Usually sometimes where they hide little trap lasers. There's lots of little ways that they hide traps in this game. One of the things I like about it, the traps. Oh, whoops.
Code red. Unauthorized.
Turn that off, I guess.
Area secure.
I mean, if you work this facility and the alarm keeps going off like this, and it's normal, wouldn't you just eventually just be like, ugh, the alarm. Why do we even have it? It doesn't work. There is actually a reason for blowing those up, because they can push you off the platform. And actually, just, you know, because I'm feeling nervous. Because I'm coming up to a point where a lot of instant death can happen. I learned my lesson once already. Sorry, credits and ammo is always a reason to go back and search bodies. Why credits? Well, we'll see when this mission's over. But I mean, again, there's all these rooms, so if the alarm was going off, there would be a thing in this room here that would open up and come out and try and kill me. Is the shotgun necessary? Absolutely not, but I use it anyway. That just makes it easier to walk through there when you have to go through there in a second. Oh yeah, can't be under it. That card. That card. All these medical kits. And I'm in good shape. Of course, I said that about System Shock. We all saw how that turned out. Just giving you hints about what to look for coming up. You don't have to look at any of this stuff. There's very few cases I can think of where you have to look at this stuff. It's just kind of cool that it's there, you know? He's contaminated the 5th level with dangerous plutonium, so watch out. And I think this one is just, the other terminal is like, hey Brant, you're fired. It's like, you know, like those Twitter posts where it's like a drama in 3 acts. It's like in this case it's 2. Secure. Shut off the alarm. We're all good. Go to this computer over here. $270. There's lots of passcodes in this game. That's why games used to come with notes in the back of like note sections in the back of their manuals. So you could just jot down notes. Ionic generator. Oh, I forget what the ionic generator does. So I'm moving through this very fast. Normally, things like this would take longer because it takes longer to search. If you're not familiar with the controls, it can be, let's just say, difficult. So there, that was an example of better options were available for accuracy, right? But I have so many clips at the moment, it doesn't really matter. You just walked right into it. They definitely aren't paying these people for graduating, like, WIMIS classes. Look at that, quick thinking. And doesn't hear gunfire when he's right next to it, but it's fine. Works in my benefit. Not complaining. So there is an example of you're now left with this thing where you know what? I'll show you so you can see what happens. Save games for. Because now it's broken. Blap. Can't go that way. So in this case, we're gonna have to jump and get across. Surprise! There's a jump key. Jump system, and actually the game engine in general, very reminiscent of Ultima 8, which is an Ultima that people did not like. Like when it came out, people did not like it. I didn't remember hating it. Like, I think there were some problems with it. Like there were some definite platforming problems in that game because of the perspective that the game was designed at.
Security.
I didn't hate it. It definitely felt weird after 7. Like 7 was so good that 8 just felt strange. And I think that's what people were really surprised about. Like 7 came out and it was really like one of the best RPGs that could have ever come out. And it just, you know, I'm just gonna save it really quick just because I screw up this jump a lot. And 8 felt just like it was leaving some of that stuff behind. I don't know. I still kind of like it.
Security.
But I have a tendency to kind of like everything. So maybe I'm just a bad judge. So yeah, we're still on level 1. I think there's 3 or 4. I think it's a remote watch station. Yeah. It's going to be the pit, or not the pit, but yeah, this thing. So you can jump on that thing that guard is standing on. I'm not gonna. Just forget that. That's not happening. Especially with that fan there. And really, there's a lot of different ways you can deal with enemies as they pop up. Oh, here's our cutscene.
Here's a security card to get you past level 3. Watch out on level 4, though. There are mechs patrolling beyond that point. Now listen, we've got to tell Central that they've got to find someone else to handle the meetings. I am jeopardizing my cover being here with you like this. I'm just a scientist, and I'm afraid that people are getting
Compression back
suspicious
then was
back at the
just
lab.
not where it is today.
Hurry!
That's why
The
the
guards
things
are
are so
coming.
interlaced.
Code red. Unlocked.
See, that was cool. Like, they were really short cutscenes. They weren't that long. It saved them on having to try and render it. And they did some work to make them integrate with the game. So, I don't know. Some people think they're cheesy. I think they're great.
Alarm.
I mean, they are cheesy. Okay, should correct that. They're definitely cheesy. But I think they're good. I think we're just gonna go with the Spider-Man out here. I mean, you did walk into it, buddy. I was not aiming for you for that one. I think this one needs at least 2. The Spider-Man's might not work? I can't remember. Oh no, it's got the shield on it. That's right. No, what you gotta do here is this. Hopefully we don't hit this guy. Just randomly walking around here. Stay there, buddy. Alright, so the shield on this thing is gone. Now... this might work. Yeah, there we go. Can't remember everything. Again, I just knew that was there. There are other ways you need to go about opening it.
Authorized personnel only.
But now I have a grenade launcher. Ha. Ho, ho, ho. Which, oh, right. You have to get off these things like right away. Well, that took some damage. Alright, so we're gonna use a med pack. Oops. Go back, back. Out so I can leave. Oh, he already fell off. That's weird. Oh, that's weird. I think this thing just moves the... Or no, it turns on force field, that's right. There is a way to get on that thing. Although why you would want to get on it, I don't know. So, if you don't know if you've noticed, there's a red dot flashing right there. What I mean. Really subtle traps that they build into posters. Like, they really do a good job at trying to hide them. Again, forget to roll the right way.
Stop.
In this case, why make it harder for ourselves? Let's be creative. Even though it's definitely overkill. Once again, look at all these people who are just starting fires, plutonium leaks. And doesn't anybody pass a basic safety class here? Oh, that was close. See, right there? Almost did it again. Alright, there's our first floor. So this one, we'll get it next closer. Might take a hit. There we go. That turns those electric floors on. Good thing you can do here is also shut down the power, which we will. So we take care of the camera. Now, sometimes doing that is actually bad. Sometimes you don't want to blow that stuff up. More energy cubes. Whoa! That was close. Just gonna do this again real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. Dude, I know these basic art, like, it seems really easy, like you only have to use the basic gun and all that stuff, but it does get more difficult. It's not just them the entire time, trust me. Oh, right. You get to use this, thing. This kind of useless droid with the shaky arm. I don't know if I actually remember how to get into that thing. Like, I think you have to jump on the little platform out there, but it's just kind of not worth it. So I'm not gonna try. The amount of grief you can go through. And again, why does turning that blow that up? I don't know. It does. And we got to hear a new sound. So, you know. Oh, no, there we go. See? That's why you save it. That's why you save it. Learn my lesson after System Shock. We're not that far. we are definitely going to control the robot again, because why wouldn't we? I'm pretty sure the robot can't get on the teleporter, so we'll just leave it off to the side here. Alright, you know what, just for giggles, why don't we just try it once? We'll see if we can get on it. Why not? Try it once. If it doesn't work, whatever. Oh, right, the fan. Yeah. That's what I expected to happen. Precisely what I expected to happen. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just keep going. So did that camera just turn on that thing? I don't know. Wasn't on before. It is now. Maybe.
Surrender!
Your argument is unconvincing, sir. Two of these robots. The main problem from those robots isn't their guns, it's just in this room, it's all the explosive stuff that's nearby. That's primarily what the problem is. You're not cool enough to have Sonic's panels. It's a terrible place to work. I would not work for the WEC. Pretty sure I can't go through there. Yeah. Okay, that worked. Alright, whatever. It's fine.
Alarm has been deactivated. Code red. Authorized access.
We're good.
Surrender!
Heal up and keep going.
Authorized access.
Again, people just leaving key cards and stuff just. But you can't really see it. But if you didn't hit that, oh, dang it! There are these things in here. Go off.
Authorized access.
So you know how that says out of order? Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
Code red. Unauthorized entry. Code red. Terminated.
Security!
The use of WC equipment for computerized entertainment software is strictly prohibited. Return to work immediately. That's why they had boss keys. I don't know if everyone remembers that. The old Sierra Adventure games, even in Rogue, it was in Rogue earlier today. It had a, what they called a boss key. So it looked like you were in DOS or something. You just press a button. It looks like you're just on a desktop or something. I don't think they were at all effective, but it's funny that they were a thing. WEC Regulatory Commission requires reports of your daily activities. Failure to submit these reports may result in immediate termination. That key card. I think I already had that key card, but whatever, you take them anyway. I don't think there's anything else over here, but I'm just gonna double check. It's a gun. Why did I save it last? Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. I guess I didn't learn my lesson. Back on the other floor. Terrible. Man. There we go. Ugh, come on. So again, the fan. This is what happens when you don't deal with fans.
What are you doing here?
That seems excessive. That's what this game's all about. It's all about excessive. Or at least for the time. This was considered to be extremely excessive for the time. Because I mean, it kind of is. And they went further in the next one too. The further, like, the number of different ways that people can perish gruesomely is a thing that was part of the ad campaign. It's kind of weird. Alright, I think we're good here. Got security camera. I think those are fine. I don't think we need to worry about those. I am going to save it this time. I promise. Again, never believe it when it says it's out of order. You told her I wasn't gonna forget. No alarm for you this time, buddy.
Surrender! Surrender!
So if I could ask a question of the people who developed this game, one of the things that I would ask them is, so the way these models are designed, it looks like people in costume. So like, did they actually just make people in costume and then just take like reference photos of them standing in the different angles? Because they could look really kind of like, they look like they're people wearing costumes. And not that that's a bad thing. I think that it's actually, it works for this game. This is one of those things that I want to ask them if I could. Like, did you just straight up, like, just make costumes for all this stuff? Oh, dang it. Once again, hitting the right roll button. Don't need that one. There. Some energy cubes. Got some energy cubes. Should be stocked up. So if you can't hear it, if you don't know how I'm actually controlling the game, it's all just on the D-pad. Or not the D-pad. Numpad. Numpad. Alright, this time I'm gonna be careful. This time I'm gonna save again real quick. Just the combined fire of all of them at the same time will bring it down real quick. And then I screwed up again still.
Code red. Unauthorized
It's
entry.
fine. It's all fine.
The alarm has been deactivated.
Pressure cannon. So yes, this is what you think it is. Except you can't shoot that one guy. He just stays there. Didn't I open this door? That was the whole point of going in this room. Or was this it? Yeah, there we go. Alright. Whoops. Hard to keep all the details in memory. Alright, 11:02. We're gonna go a bit further. Because this point in the night, I'm gonna be just running into Elite Dangers at this point near the end, so... I haven't even gotten through this mission yet. We should at least get through the mission. Hopefully without getting wasted. Oh no, that was the wrong button. This should be mission end.
Don't shoot!
Code red.
Yeah, it's kind of not going to matter to you folks anyway. Because this whole thing is going sky high.
Stand down. Code red.
This is where you got to use the... I can actually line up on the stairs. Here we go. You have to use this item. That one.
Blast pack is now active.
Alright, now we just wait for extraction. We're good. I do kind of like this decoding thing. It's neat.
Mission accomplished. Nice job, Tin Man. I'm the wizard with your ticket out of here. So, fire up your servos and get to the teleport pad on level 4. I had to rewire the transport grids for 3 whole sectors just to get this jump point, and I can't guarantee if I'll be able to hold it for long. So you best be quick. Wizard out.
90s hackers were weird. Should be the little handy thing here. Oh, I missed it. See, I missed it right there. They're really good at hiding those things, I'm telling you. Ooh. So, this is a good spot to use as an example. This item. Oh, except for when it does that. Hey, it worked. Nice. Ah, no, back on. Wanted the computer. Due to recent rebel activity, code operations has been changed to 742. Remember to delete, spies are everywhere. Mission end. So like this. So if you look at stuff like this, this looks like Brigador right here. Welcome to Rebel Headquarters, everybody.
I'm Colonel Ely, and this is my base.
Ely, not
Listen,
Eli.
Captain, I'm going to level with you. I don't like this arrangement any more than my troops do. They may not look like much, but they run like freaking clockwork out in the field. And I won't stand for anything or anyone that compromises my team. Comprende? You'll be quartered down
So
the
in these
hall
resistance things, they always
I
have.
doubt that it's anything
you see
like
his
what
chest,
you're
it
used
says
to.
Ely.
But the resistance
And then
makes
he's got,
do
like,
with whatever we can lay our hands on.
Medals and awards and stuff.
You'd better settle in quickly. We lost Philadelphia to the WEC last night, and the word is that the next push is going to be in our sector.
Just chomping on that thing.
Hey, what you doing here?
So that accent. Hey, what you doing here? So it's like, are you in Wisconsin? Is that where you are?
Come. Hello, hello, hello. Weasels, the name. Selling weapons is my game.
This guy.
The finest of consortium plunder brought to you at low, low prices. Hey, I do it for free, but a man's got to pay his people, you know. Also, I got to take care of my little baby. Baby.
There's a ferret on stage for this.
This stuff isn't exactly easy to come by either, if you know what I mean. So tell me, Captain, what can I do for you today? Huh?
I mean, you can continue to overact, because I'll eat that up. Oh, Kitty's back. There she is. All right, so this is why you keep credits, because you can buy stuff. Get this thing, which is a little bit better. It's expensive. Gonna get this thing. But, I mean, honestly, the best thing to probably get is just the upgrade to that. And then some ammo. Got 9 of those. A lot of those. Might want to have a couple of them. Pretty sure you'll find one. Then we're good. Bought some stuff.
You do understand it, don't you? I don't accept returns or give refunds. So, you're sure about this, huh? Baby?
I can't. So, is he hallucinating the ferret? I don't know.
Only the best for you, Captain. Remember, tell all your friends. Come see Weasel, your one-stop weapons shop. Is there anything else I can provide for you today, Captain?
Nope. I'm just gonna leave you and the voices. Leave you to the voices, sir. To whatever you're channeling there.
Minutes ago, resistance terrorists firebombed an allotment center in Sector A-17, which will leave thousands of innocent citizens without food or housing for weeks to come. Firefighters are currently on the scene, struggling to put out the blaze before it spreads to nearby corporate dormitories. There's been no word yet on the number of casualties in this latest atrocity, but officials speculate that the death toll could rise as high as several hundred before everyone has been accounted for.
Resistance. Resisting. So we are going to flip over to cryostasis pretty soon, because that is also an interesting little thing. I did just kind of want to show a little bit more of the FMV here, so you can meet some of the crew back at base. It's supposed to be Wizard, but I can't talk to him. I guess I'll go and talk to the general again. Chew me out some more.
Resistance over in Sector H-37 got hit this morning by a full battalion of WEC troopers and mechs. Word has it all the survivors from this morning's raid are being held for interrogation and experimentation. Andrews is next up for insertion reconnaissance. He knows the drill. The rest of the job falls to you, Captain. Once Andrews confirms your insertion coordinates, you are to locate and free the prisoners from H-37. After you've freed the prisoners, Corporal Reeves will contact you with your extraction coordinates. Consult your data link if you have any further questions during the mission. We're counting on you, Captain. Good luck.
Right. Don't know if you have to talk to him first. No, he's just sitting there. No, that's just it. Okay. I mean, that's supposed to be wizard. Sometimes you can talk to him, sometimes you can't. And straight out to the next mission if you wanted to. We're not going to play much past the first scene in it, because it looks very similar to the last one. No. In this case, what do you do here? You just find an angle on this thing? Okay. Slightly different in terms of its layout. It's not a factory. Music is banging. Probably one of the computers, right? But yeah, you know, it's a slightly different look. In this case, this level's a little bit wider. There's more traps, like so they dial it up in this game quite a bit. But we're gonna switch.